I'm Laurie Forster, the wine coach, and I'm a wine educator, author of The Sipping Point, a crash course in wine. And it's my mission in life to demystify wine one glass at a time. But really beyond that, I want to educate, entertain, and inspire people. Inspire people to go home, buy different wines, share them with friends and family. When I see people laugh and have fun with it, rather than feel intimidated and scared, which I used to feel about wine, then that's what's truly rewarding for me. So
awesome. I mean, doesn't she have like the best job? She drinks wine all day. Like,
I know. My mom told me to pay attention in college, not to party, because I couldn't make money at that. But
you proved her wrong. That is just her mindset, right?
And I am a career changer. I used to sell software and was very successful at that. So this is a second career for me. I've been in the Platinum Mastermind for just about a year now.
Even before, what was your life like? What was your business like before?
Yes, before. It's hard to remember. Let me go back. But no, I always felt like I had a vision for where I want to be, but I just kind of got lost in the details. And when the economy, that was my excuse, in 2008, started tanking, and then 2009 really, because I focused on a lot of corporate groups, I felt a real impact of less meetings, less fun, fluffy stuff that people were doing at conventions. I really just started to reevaluate, is this really what I should be doing? I'm working 7 days a week, not with my family because I'm in my office just banging my head against the wall. My flat forehead.
It burns 150 calories an hour.
Yes. And you'd think I'd be totally slim. But so, it just was really frustrated. And I thought, you know what? I know I could go work for a distributor, sell wine for a portfolio, and easily make six figures doing that. But I knew in my heart that that's not what I wanted to do. What I want to do is really connect with consumers and groups and help them love wine in a way that's fun and approachable. And so I felt a bit hopeless that maybe people don't appreciate this. Maybe there's not a room for that. Maybe I can't charge that much for what I do.
Yeah. Are you okay with sharing numbers or no?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to give us a range of what you were making a year ago when we first connected?
Sure. Probably bringing in about $75,000 to the business.
How much was that per month?
So, I'm not a numbers person either.
No. That's why I asked you, because I'm not. I just like to bring in the money. I don't like to count it.
And you know what's really fascinating about this is I didn't look at it. Yeah. It was like, okay, bills coming in, sending that out, money coming in. Can I cover it? Let's switch, move. Let's, keep it moving, dancing, and hopefully, I stay above water. Yeah. And there really wasn't the thought like, what? Now I know that, I easily and consistently make at least $11,000 each and every month. And I've had months where I've made more than that this year. But that's my goal that I go to sleep on and wake up with. And I know what I need to bring in each month to cover what my costs are, and to actually have something for me, for what the value that I'm delivering.
Yeah, I remember when we first spoke a year ago, we had a pretty emotional conversation, and you said to me, I know that I'm supposed to be doing this for a living. I know it, and yet why isn't it working? And you were bringing in a little bit of money, and you're like, but I'm so good at this. And if I don't make this work, I'll go back to corporate. Mm-hmm. And how was your feeling around that?
How
did you feel about that?
Oh, it was heartbreaking. I mean, I've invested so much time and money, and it's what I love, and I really believe in it. But it just, I felt like I was a failure. Like, obviously, I'm a failure if I can't make this work.
Yeah. Has anybody ever felt that? Yeah. Yes. So you go from making...
Yeah, I made millions of dollars in my last job.
Millions in your past career, right? And then you were making couple $1,000s a month to $3,000-$4,000 a month, and now she's making $11,000 a month every month or more. Can you just give her a hand for that? What happened? What changed? What is it that being part of this group did for you?
One thing that was real important to me was the support of the mastermind, of having that group of other like-minded business owners, people who really got my big vision, but then said, whoa, that's not even big enough. You need to, you need to go to the next level, which is, I'm going to be the Rachel Ray of wine.
And say it again.
I'm going to be the Rachel Ray of wine. I want to bring wine to everybody. And they believe it and help you believe it too. Yeah. Carrie had talked about the mirror. So that was super crucial. And the other part, is coaching that we've done, and mindset was and is still very big for me. I know that there's more mindset to do, but the whole idea of the no excuses approach, because my very first homework was to make a list of all of the opportunities I've never taken advantage of, and the excuses as to which, because I come from a long line of excuse tellers. So, so that was really, it's embarrassing to look at that. Met that producer from that TV station, just never followed up on it.
Right.
All the different, and so that, and we've all heard a bunch of times, the people who are interested do what's convenient, but people who are committed do what's necessary.
Yep.
And I remember getting on a turboprop plane, and I'm deathly afraid of little planes, in February in a snowstorm to go to Alpena, Michigan for a speaking engagement. And I thought, why am I doing this? But it was a great gig for me. I mean, February was one of my biggest months, and normally it's like, oh, nothing happens in February, I won't make money. That it was the best month I had, and before that I would have been like, oh, I can't go there, I'm not going to get in that little plane, I don't want to leave my daughter. Yeah. So
Laurie had, when she sent in her assignment, it was like a long list of all of the ways, all of the opportunities that she could make so much money in her business and no longer bang her hand against the wall, but it was just like she wasn't actioning them. So she started, when we talked a lot about being in a place of discomfort and doing what's not convenient. Yeah. And I want to say kudos to you. You have been working diligently at not doing what's convenient. And now tell them about Martha Stewart, tell them about, tell them about everything.
Well, we started, I guess, the mastermind in October. So December of last year was my first appearance on Martha Stewart Radio. And it went really, really well. I love radio, but I've only done in my local market, so this was my first national exposure. They called my PR person. They said anytime she's in New York, she's welcome on the show anytime.
You've been how many times now?
Well, I'm leaving here to fly to New York because I'm going to be on tomorrow.
This is
my
her
fourth time. Yeah.
This is her fourth time on Martha Stewart Radio.
Yes.
Cool or cool?
Yeah.
All right. TV.
Yep.
Sponsorship.
Yes.
Of wineries.
And I just am launching my online web workshop, Pick the Perfect Wine Every Time. And Stephanie Crow, one of my masterminders who does e-learning, helped me build that. It starts October 4th. We have 18 people signed up, including somebody from Puerto Rico on the class already. And I'm just, in the beginning I said, oh, this boot camp, this webinar stuff, that won't work in the wine business. It's just totally different. My business is totally different. Yeah. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's working.
Where are you headed?
Where am I headed?
She's headed big.
Upgrades, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. I want my own national weekly radio show where I can have on guests, winemakers, other wine people, and really bring it to a bigger audience. And I really see this whole wine workshop at home, virtual tasting, being a huge opportunity to bring this to wineries, to promote their brands, to
Massive.
yeah, massive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Could you have done it alone?
absolutely not. No.
You need
Thank
the
you,
support.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Give her a hand, please.